ladies, I am going to do a tutorial on the flowers I made for the Junior Paper Pantry flower swap. A couple people have asked me to record how I made it, and I just wanted to show you what the flower petal shapes I used look like. Now this is a picture of Scowl on my laptop, and as you can see the flower petals are just 4 petals, and they have a scalloped edge, a big scalloped edge, kind of like a cherry blossom shape. And I got this from Google. If I can find the link again, because I downloaded it to my computer, I'll post the link as long as there's no like copyright issues, and that'll be somewhere in the description box if I can find it. If not, just use a 4-petal flower and either use the fancy scissors that cut scallops on the edge, or just freehand it. It's a really basic shape, but I just wanted to show you what it looked like before I begin my tutorial. I'm going to hook up my Cricut and cut these out, and I have 3 different sizes. I have large, medium, and then some small scattered about. For the flowers I made, I kind of varied. I know I used 2 of the large in all of them, and 1 or 2 of the medium, and 1 or 2 of the small, depending on how full I wanted it. So you can just play around with it and make it look exactly how you like it. Okay, I'm back. I cut out all my flower petals, and I separated them into making 1 flower. So for this first flower, I cut them out in white. I'm going to use 2 large petals, 2 medium petals, and 1 small petal. So the first thing I'm going to do is color them. And I use Kimberly watercolor pencils, and I love these because they blend very easily. So the way I colored them, very quick. It's going to look like a kindergartner did it. In fact, you can let your children do this. Big circle in the middle, a couple stripes up. Believe me, it'll look better than this. Then the color I want on the outside, and that's making it hard to work. Hope you can still see this. Color it very messily. Don't worry, the colors will blend. Okay, and then I'm also going to ink the edges in Studio G ink. I know Distress ink works okay as well, but the Studio G ink, because we're going to end up wetting the whole flower with water, and this 99-cent ink blends very well. The Distress ink blends with water as well, but it kind of fades away. So I like this one better, believe it or not, for this purpose. And I just hold it and go around the edges, and it just ensures that, you know, there's no white edges, everything looks finished, and it deepens the color a lot. So you're just going to go in and color them all like I did this first one. I'll probably fast forward this part instead of boring you. And then, next step, I'm going to use this impressor by somebody, EK Success, any stylus, and I have my mouse pad here, and you can see a stamp on it. I'm going to use this and just soften up the paper. I'm not really trying to shape the petals or anything. I'm just trying to soften the paper. So I just rub all over it like this, and naturally it's going to stand up, but I don't really care about the shape because we're going to be shaping the petals with water. So just go around and rub it. And you have to have a good imagination and be very creative, as I'm sure all of you are, to look at this and think that it'll turn out into a pretty flower. I had my doubts at first, but it worked, so I went with it. Whatever, as long as the end product is pretty, who cares what steps you have to go to get there, you know. So, go through every petal. So, regular paintbrush, doesn't matter, any type of paintbrush, and some water. This is just my spray bottle. So, gonna start blending these colors together. Can you see? So, when we put it together, it's gonna, you know, offset it a little bit, like that, like that, like that, and then the little one. So it's gonna be a nice full flower, but let's get those colors distributed. So I just wet my brush and start in the middle because that's the lighter color. Pull it up through the ends and bring the colors around. It's still going to look very crazy, but we're getting there. Just blend the colors. Blend, blend, blend. So that's what it looked like, honestly, after the first step. Don't worry. Still have a couple more steps. So start in the middle. Now, I'm done with that step. I'm just going to take my Crop-A-Dile or any hole puncher and punch the center of these flowers out. Let's see. I'll do them one at a time. No, that's not what I'm going to do. That's not how I did it. I used... Oops. Hold on, I'll be right back. My phone's ringing.